What's goody, everybody? It's your boy Brady and Tom from Variety 3. And before we get into this, I need to address the elephant in the room. Yes, my hat is a different color today. We got the yellow hat on today, boys, and I'm ready
Yeah.
to start talking. Hey, yo, Tom, what's good, bruv?
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Hey, so make sure to like and subscribe, run it up, share it, comment down below, notifications on. Y'all already know the drill. Again, these podcasts are hella fun to film. So again, if you guys like the content you see here, show us a little love. It's a lot of help, it's free, and it supports the channel. So with that
Factual.
into whatever I was gonna say, Tom, how are you doing? Daily day check, how are you doing?
We just chilling out, we vibing out. I
All right.
haven't been doing much.
What
Slept
you?
all day. Today was Mother's Day.
Oh yeah.
Vibing out. Got her some donuts because donuts
Hey,
smack.
I got my mom a little juicer thingy. The funny thing is, this is
Yeah,
definitely gonna go up like a week, so it's gonna go up like next Sunday or Monday. So that'll be
right.
fun. So you in the future,
Yeah.
how you doing? Me in the past right now. You already love to see it.
Oh my god. Yo, future me. Hey, you a bitch, bro.
You're a big bitch. All right. So anyway, with that said, quarantine has been going on for a little while. And I've been doing some things. Video games are actually kind of getting a little boring though. So I've started to resort to some movies, like binge watch some movies, maybe some TV shows. What have you been binge watching right now?
Uh, Shit, dude. I've been watching Community.
Okay.
Community's smack. It's on Netflix. It's pretty fire. If you like The Office or like Parks and Rec, then you'll love this show because it's basically a combination of both of them. And it's, in my opinion, hot take. Community is funnier than both The Office and Parks and Recreation
Ooh.
combined.
Elaborate
That's
on
just me.
elaborate
I mean,
on
like,
why.
don't get me wrong. I love The Office. I love Parks and Rec. I'm not saying they're bad shows by any means, but I'm
Mhm.
just saying, in my opinion, like humor is way more like broad. Like Community just doesn't care. They'll like if they want to do a stupid episode that doesn't mean anything to the actual story, they'll just do it, and it's
Okay.
funny and it's great. And like all the references that they make are a lot more. I don't want to say like fun, but they're like so random and out of the blue, but they still make sense to what like the story or what the characters are talking about. And also, I feel like the characters, even though all of them are pretty much designed with flaws, because like the main character, like you've only seen the first couple episodes, which by the
Yeah.
way, we should hit it up. We should hit it up a little bit. I
The
watch it
first
low
couple
key.
episodes, speaking of which, the characters are like already really defined. Like the episode wants to show like exactly
Hmm.
who the people are and like what their personality
Right.
traits are. Like for example, you
Yeah.
have
I mean,
Jeff, or what we call the anti-simp, who essentially just doesn't give a shit about what anybody thinks. And
never
then there are
does.
people
Never
like
will.
Abed, who's the typical nerd, but like that makes funny jokes. And I feel like his character is really gonna develop as I get into the show.
Oh,
I need to
yeah.
watch more of it.
It's he. Yeah, you do. We should hit it up because it's only 1:22 this time. We're early.
Yeah, this is early, boys. This is
We're second.
1:22 in the morning. Hey, clap it up real
Damn.
quick for the earliness. You already know we out
I
here
know the vibe.
big early tonight.
But yeah, but like I'm not quite done. I'm on the last season, which is season 6,
Hmm.
and like it's obviously gone down because like originally they were going to be canceled at season 5, but so many people wanted a 6th season that some like Yahoo or something picked it up and gave it like a cheap ass budget and just like gave it to a team of crappy writers, and you could
Dang,
tell
that's
like
tough.
like I don't know it's like I mean, I'm gonna finish the show because I'm almost done with it anyway. So like, why the
Yeah.
hell not? But like, this show is so peaked in like season 2 and 3. Like season 1, a banger, but it's really just setting shit up for the next couple of seasons.
Okay.
You know,
I know
and there's like the
Joe.
staple.
Joe right now is
Joe Budden.
starting to rewatch it. Like he already finished and now he's
Mhm,
rewatching it.
mhm.
I've always been like a reality TV geek, and so I've been watching a ton of shows like Survivor and Big Brother over quarantine. And like I know it's like gimmicky, like I'm not gonna say rich people stuff, but like because it's not, but like generally like reality TV shows, I don't know, they appeal to a certain demographic or stereotype of people that I don't really associate with. Like me being the
But it's still fun to
teenage,
watch.
yeah, me being the teenage guy, like I love this shit. Like I eat this shit up. I've seen all
Mhm.
30 and about to be season 40 of Survivor. When this video gets uploaded, season 40 Survivor will be over, and I'm praying for a Tony win, by the way. But um, but Survivor season 40 has been like really good for me. like Sandra quitting the Edge of Extinction, like that's a huge controversial topic of the show, but like she's not gonna win anything back anyway. So I mean, like her like leaving, I feel like is completely justified. And then also Big Brother, there isn't really a season of that going on right now, so I've just been like rewatching the seasons, and oh my gosh, Big Brother 16, I forgot how good of a season that was and how good of a game Derek Levasseur played. He essentially made it all the way to the end without in really any danger of ever like being threatened to sent home besides final three,
Mhm.
but he made his alliance to where like he could essentially just ride it to final two and win. So yeah, reality TV
What,
geek certified.
yeah, I never watched anime in the past. I still really don't. I watched one, literally one, and it was Demon Slayer, and that was some of the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I'm probably biased because I don't really watch any other anime like at all. So like, it's just like it started off. It's this kid who's like 15, 16, right? And his family lives out in like the mountains or whatever in Japan, and he goes out for the day to like get food or whatever, and he gets home super late, but he's walking through this like dark forest before his mountain, right? And
Mm-hmm.
this guy's like, "Hey man, you should stay home because there's demons and shit that will kill you." That's like the whole point, and there's demons everywhere, and they'll kill you. And so stay here, and it's like his grandpa or something. So he stays with the guy for a night.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets back home, and he finds his family is completely dead except for his little sister who's been turned into a demon. And then the whole
Dang.
point of the rest of the show is he becomes a demon slayer, so he's like a warrior now. And his sister is still a demon, but she's like nice, so she doesn't hurt humans for some reason.
Oh, weird.
So the whole thing is to make sure that she becomes a human again. And there's a
Okay.
movie coming out for that in like October, so I'm kind of hyped for that.
Dang.
Um, so yeah, that's pretty much what I've been watching is Community and Demon Slayer
Nice. I've
for
been
TV
watching
at least.
essentially exclusively reality TV, and then like sometimes when my mom throws on HGTV, like those home renovation shows,
Oh,
like
those shows go hard, bro. If
they
you're
low
really
key
bored, like
do. Like I've been kind
it's
of bored recently, like, and I'm
kind of
low key
funny.
getting into these shows. Like these like rich
So you know,
people are getting like their houses refurnished and made over, and then I'm just over here like, hey, like that'd be kind of cool. Like I like what you did there. I don't know like any of the architectural designs or anything like that, but like it's like cool rich people furniture that I'll
bro,
never be
you
able
know
to get my hands
the
on.
one the one lady is like refixing the house, and the one guy's trying to sell them
Yep,
a new
yep.
house.
I know exactly what you're talking
That
about.
show, I get
What's it called? It's
heated
called
at the end.
wait. It's called
Like
Love It or
love it,
List It,
love it.
right?
There we go. It's so
Yeah.
flames. Like
Mm-hmm.
I spent hours. Like I'd be like, okay, what are they gonna do? Because this house looking pretty nice. It's in their budget. It's in their neighborhood. Like they could totally move, but they got this house right now. It's getting fixed up by stingy British bitch over here. You know,
And then
amazing.
this dude's just like, "Hey, yo, I got this. I got that
My man's,
house."
I think his name's like David. My man's is a god,
Yep,
and like every single time, there's always the one like there's always like a husband and wife or like a whatever, and like always one of them wants to move and one of them wants to stay, like
yep.
every single time.
And then
And
they
I'm like,
have
well,
like a
who's gonna get
big
their way?
dilemma, and they
And
always
then like
like the
check
one
each
like the
other
couple I've
driving.
watched, they've listed it more than they've loved it. Those are the ones that I've watched anyway. I've seen like
Yeah,
I've seen
I
like
used to watch that show like all the time, so like I've seen a fair share of both.
mhm.
But bro, it's low key. It's low key like it's basically like reality TV, but like for people who don't watch reality TV.
Okay, yeah.
Like that's literally what it is.
Do you ever take like a side like where like you really like one and you start
Yes,
hating the other?
yes,
Yep.
yes, bro. I'm on the team of the listed guy.
No,
What's his
let's
name?
get
David, I
hey
think is
Team
his name.
David, yes
That guy's
sir.
the guy. Yes, sir. He's a goat. I mean, what's her name is cool and all, but like, nah, fuck her. Me and done with that thoughty life.
we ain't
Get out of
about
here.
we about moving out. How do you think like you get? How do you think people get cast for those shows?
I'm gonna guess that there's probably like a certain area or whatever, and they like apply for it or something. Like there must be some application process or something
Yeah,
where they like pick a family or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, you guys,
yeah.
you guys have money. Give us your money."
Give us your money and then we'll do like your entire house stuff and then we'll
Mhm,
film you
mhm.
reacting to all that house stuff. I don't understand why that would appeal to anybody, but like I guess to
But it
each their
totally
own.
does.
But yeah, dude, like
I
what is it? For like shows like that, I just understand the appeal of them, but they're like such a binge watch. Like you can't sit down and watch one of them at a time. You're either spending like 5 hours watching them or you're not watching them at all.
exactly. That's why I've seen so much of it because I literally like if I'm ever staying at my grandparents' house, they pretty much always have HGTV
Yep.
running. So I'll just be chilling in the basement just watching this for like 6 hours a day. Like
Oh,
it's
sweet.
ridiculous. So
Oh,
I get like I've watched like a whole season of Love Listed in like a day. I was
good
like,
looks.
And I was mad at the end because I was like, why did so many people not list it, bro? This house is way better.
Well, because David always finds like the bigger, like cooler, fancier house, and it's
It's
like,
always
hey,
the third
like,
house.
cop it. Oh, also another thing that I've
They
watched.
call
You
Power
know, hold up.
Trip.
Do you know the show Super Nanny? Oh my god, dude,
Fire.
that
Oh
show
my god.
goes
Little
so hard.
kids, especially like super late at night where you're like, I just want to be some little kids getting shit on by some old lady. That's the vibe right
Dude, if
now.
the old lady was allowed like to beat this shit out of the kids,
Oh my god,
that would
you
be.
know damn well it would not be called Super Nanny, it would be called Dead Children. It would be
But
called
like
Kids of the
imagine
Shit
like
Hour.
the kids being bad and just the lady takes out her hand and like gone. The kid
And
just boom.
pulls up with a cricket bat, just
Oh my god.
you know,
Dude, if there was
mixes some shit.
violence on that show, like I would love it and hate it at the same time. I would hate it
I would
because like obviously it'd be people getting exploited for TV purposes, but I would love it because people are being exploited for TV purposes.
and
Like it's a
like
moral
anybody else
dilemma.
in the
Yeah,
it's like I
exactly.
hate it. Like, oh my god, these people are giving up their privacy, but also it's like these people are giving up their privacy for my entertainment. So
Yes.
like that's on them. That's not my fault.
Exactly.
They chose this. You know.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
Completely fair. All right, so switching up gears a little bit, let's stay on the topic of entertainment. You know, what music have you been listening to recently? Like
Jesus
anything
Christ.
new, anything old?
Yeah. I mean, I've been like since I've been playing Beat Saber, I've listened to a lot of like the music that I play in that game a lot. So I got a bunch of random shit in my recently added.
Mm.
Like it goes, okay, I got like Camellia, which is a very like if you ever go to like a rave, you're gonna hear Camellia like straight up. I got this song called Rings by you probably heard it. It's like got the sonic beat in the background. It's Loki
Ooh,
Flames. It's by
okay, okay.
Billy Marchipava. It's Loki Heat. Don Tolliver, because of you. I've been
My
going off on Don.
boy, I love Don Toliver, dude. That dude is just like he puts you in a mood. Like I love that guy. Don Toliver,
There's this one.
10 out of 10.
There's this one guy named Josh A. Uh, Pretty fire. His beats, his lyrics are okay, but his beats are like low key. He makes them in house, and he like
Ooh,
are
okay.
pretty good. I've listened to a lot of the stuff that you've been sending me, and like some like the UK scene, the UK
UK
rap
drill,
scene.
dude. I'm telling you, people hate on me. Like my friends hate on me for liking UK
But it's
drill.
fire. It's
UK
really
drill
good.
goes hard. Like the
Dude,
entire
fire.
UK drill scene is like one of the best scenes I've ever seen. Like from an artist standpoint, like the beats are some of my favorite evers. The flows are hard, and it's the British accent that like just like,
It
like
just makes
puts
it better because it's like an angry British person
exactly,
going to town. It's fucking heat.
exactly.
Let's see what else is there. And like the less rap shit, I've listened to this band called Oh Wonder a lot.
Okay.
They worked with I think they worked with they made a song maybe with like Uzi, I think.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Uzi.
You know the song called The Way Life Goes?
Oh yeah, I know. Hmm.
Uzi song that was a sampled track by from Oh Wonder.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Um, yeah, and they make like a lot of like vibe tracks. It's a duo, and
Oh okay,
it's
cool.
just like songs that you can like play in the background. You can just vibe to,
Hmm.
you know. Or, like I watched this show called For All Mankind. If you have Apple TV Plus, highly recommend it. But it's the space race in like the '60s. But like, what if the Russians got to the moon first,
Ooh, that
and what
sounds
if they just
entertaining.
didn't stop? It's really fucking fire.
Nice.
Like, and it's like, it's like A, what if the Russians went to the moon first, and B, what if just the space race just didn't stop? So
Okay.
like, we have the space station on the
Imagine
moon and shit.
like people are sending nukes to the moon in 2020 because no one's gotten there yet.
No, but the
So
thing about it is
what's up?
it takes place in the '60s, right? So
Okay.
it's like '60s music. So I've been low key going back to like the oldies. I mean, I have like records back there and shit. So I'm like all about the older music. Like my favorite decade of music is either the '60s or now.
Oh, okay.
Like like the music that I've heard from 2010 to 2020 has been some straight fire, and then the music that I listened to from like 1940 to 1970 low key goes hard, like on a certain like not the same way of going hard as like like you're like hyped up and shit, but it's just like
I
these are
got you.
actual classics that people are gonna
Nice.
like remember.
See, the
You know?
thing, like, the stuff, I'm, like, kind of a complete normie in the genres that I listen to. Like, I'm, like, pure, like, pop and rap, like, 2010s and up. Like, that is the music that I like. However, like, I pride myself in, like, finding artists that are like a little underrated and like listening to them like quote before they get big or whatever, like because like normie shit or
Mhm,
whatever, I don't know, like call it what you
mhm.
want, but like I kind of pride myself on that. And like I have a whole playlist, like I'll put it in the description, but it's like an underground music scene playlist. Like I've been listening to a lot of like people who you probably haven't heard of, but like there's this dude named Killbunk that's really good. 49 Bags, he's really good. Sprightly, he's really good. My boy Haviri, he's really good. Also, Haviri's a
Very
straight homie. I've talked to him on Instagram multiple times. The man's a freaking legend. But anyway, like I've also been listening to some mainstream stuff though. Like I've been
mhm.
listening to a ton of Jack Harlow recently. Like I'm starting to really
Dude,
like
me too.
Jack Harlow.
No joke, me too.
Mm,
Yo, Jack Harlow was hard. That
yep.
one song you sent me, I wanna see some ass.
He said, "I just want to see some ass." This song is so hard, dude. And then his
Facts.
songs like "What's Poppin'," obviously that's like his biggest
Yeah,
song.
what's up?
It's a really good
Yeah,
song. "Big Chillin'," that song is really good. "Hey Big Head,"
yeah,
that song is my personal favorite from Jack Harlow. It is so
yeah.
good. "Hey Big Head," the beat just absolutely slaps, and like he just spazzes on the beat.
Uh,
It's my favorite.
I got a few good playlists that I could send here. I got some shit from like all the Beat Saber songs that I've been
Hmm.
working on the grind. The playlist is called Vibe Check.
Okay. I just got
uh,
notification on SoundCloud that Juice WRLD uploaded his Righteous song, R.I.P.
on Red, dude.
Yeah.
I got a few other ones, but yeah, that's like Vibe Check is one I've been working on a lot. I listen. One of my favorite bands of all time is this band called Not a Surf.
Hmm.
They're not super well known anymore. They were pretty big in like the '90s, but like some of their music like is just like just straight vibes, and some of it's like rock and roll, so you can like like bang out to it or whatever.
I got you.
And like most of it's just like vibes. Like it's just a guitar, and like it's like they just released an album late last year.
Okay.
Absolute flames. I've made a playlist of my like top 75 something not a surf songs, and there's only like 150. So like I'll link those two playlists in the description. They're both Apple Music though, unfortunately. So if you don't have
Ooh.
Apple Music, that's big tough.
Hey,
I might make some like
mine are on
playlists
Spotify,
and
so
just put my
we're
Apple
chilling.
Music, which is big rips. Yeah,
But
but
what
like
is it? The stuff that I've been listening to, aside from UK drill, I've also been listening to a lot of American drill too. And I've noticed that like mainstream rappers on drill beats are my favorite things ever. Like there's this song, it's a remix. I think Fivio Foreign, Quavo, and Lil Baby are on it. I can't remember the name, but it is so hard. And then Lil TJ on Zoo York, like the song that just released, it's got Fivio Foreign and Pop Smoke on it. RP. Speaking of Pop Smoke, I love Pop Smoke anyway. But Lil TJ on these drill rap beats are like my favorites ever. Like man's actually like hits up and collaborates with like people like who do different stuff aside from melodic stuff, and he kills it every time. Like TJ
is it
is,
Big Drip? That's something you're talking
yeah,
about, is that
Big
right?
Drip. Yep, the Big Drip remix with Lil
That's
Baby
a
and
remix.
Quavo. Hmm. And
I'll
then
give that a listen.
all right, do it after this joint is done because I don't want copyright stuff. But
Well,
okay,
I don't get to hear it. You
okay.
won't be able to hear it,
Fair enough. But Big Drip
but I can
is
still hear it.
really good. And then Lil Baby on like just like any like song where like the beat is just a simple 808 and like kick, hi-hat, clap. I think like
Mhm.
those are the songs where Lil Baby goes the hardest, where he just like starts spazzing on beats and
I was
like
like,
he
yeah,
doesn't do any melody
true. He goes,
stuff. I think that he should do more of that and less melodical stuff, but I know a bunch of people like his melodical stuff. So, who knows? I'm just a regular guy on the internet giving my opinion.
that's what the internet's for.
Yeah, exactly. The majority of this platform alone is for people who would be nobodies to not be nobodies and give their opinions on stuff. Like, for example, if this channel ever gets big and our opinions actually matter, like, we would be rather nobodies who people don't care about, but because we'd have internet clout, which we don't, by the way, right now, sub up to change that. Ha, psych. But,
Please. Okay.
um, but, but like, our opinion would actually, like, have a decent voice. Speaking of like people's opinions, holy shit! Have you seen like the view count for 6ix9ine's new song Gooba?
And
In
he
like
like
two or
broke
three days, it's
like
at like
that.
80 mil right now on like the third day of being uploaded. It's on like 80 mil right now. Like I did not think he would get this much traction this quickly. Like I thought he would get
And he didn't
some
even
traction.
plays.
Yeah, I
Hey, he
thought like
broke the Instagram viewer record. He
hmm
broke.
he's just out here breaking
Jesus
records.
Christ.
Also, like at the end of the
80
video, like
days.
yeah, it's got like 80 mil in 2 days. Shit is absolutely crazy. And also, like my favorite part of that song by far is when he just like flips off the camera. He's like, "You're mad, I'm back. Deal
I'm
with it."
mad. He's mad. She's mad. I'm
Yep.
back. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, but like the man just like he takes like what should end a career, laughs about it, laughs at everyone who dislikes him, uses it as
Goes
fuel to power forward with his career, and he somehow turned it into almost like a like
hold on,
positive
hold on,
message
hold
for him in a clout
on.
like getting machine.
Do you know the song BB that he made?
Yep.
That song has 1 billion views.
That song has 1 billion.
1,057,149,772.
That's crazy, dude. As Adam22 said, 6ix9ine turned internet trolling into an art form. Like he literally like took shots and like started beefing with like people that nobody would really ever like actually try and beef with, and then he turned it
Right.
into like actual like clout and money making for himself, and it made you want to watch more. It was like it was like a TV skit where like you wanted to know what the
Exactly.
next step would be, and so by doing that you would listen to his music, you'd go on his socials, thus running up all of his clout. It's actually a genius business move when you look at it that way.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I mean like
Fucking he's on his way to get to 1 billion views too.
that's crazy, dude.
Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
I don't
This man has
understand like
I wanna see him
the
views
man
back.
pulls numbers. Like there were so many people too saying like his career's gone, his career's over, and he just
Nope, it's
revitalized
getting
it.
better
Yeah,
and better,
like
constantly
okay, like anyone who says his career is over and then like he goes
is
to
immediately
pull
wrong.
80 mil in 2 days
In
after the
2 days,
first song he's released in like
like a
a year and a
year.
half. Shit is absolutely crazy, dude.
Fucking crazy.
Dude,
He's
like
a
I do
fucking legend.
understand shit like that.
My
Speaking
man's
of,
channel has 2.3 billion views.
oh my god, dude, that's crazy. That's 2/7 of the world's population. Two out of every seven people have viewed
Has
at least
seen this
one
video.
6ix9ine video on YouTube. That's crazy, dude. Speaking of entertainment, we've talked a lot about audio entertainment so far, but let's talk about a different sense of entertainment, and that's the sense of taste. What foods have you been eating over quarantine? Like anything different?
Oh my god. Okay, no. I have learned how to make the literal perfect bowl of mac and cheese,
Ooh, let's hear it.
non-burnt, by Tony head ass. It's literally like literally the secret. Put a little bit of salt in the water while it's boiling. That's literally all I've changed, and it's
Okay.
so much easier. Like
For real?
like it doesn't like yeah. It just gives it a little bit like a. I don't want to say like a tang, but like it's like a little bit more. It's like if you were to put extra cheese in there, but you don't.
Okay.
So it tastes like there's two different cheese in there, but there's
Hmm.
just one. It's low key. Might make a video how to cook
How
homemade
to
mac and
cook
cheese.
homemade
I'm
mac and
not kidding.
cheese.
I'm
All right.
not kidding.
Loki, you should do
I'm
it.
just
But what
I'm
is
about
it?
it.
I have been making like I have learned over quarantine, I will eat literally anything as long as it's wrapped up in a tortilla. Like tortillas are skyrocketing up my favorite foods list. Like I've been making quesadillas and quesadillas with tortilla chips in them, the most underrated food item by far. But today, like we had some leftover fried chicken, right? And then we had some provolone cheese. So what did I do? I put two tortillas
Put
on a
that
plate
bitch
and made myself some chicken tacos. Like you can wrap anything
alive.
up in a tortilla and it becomes so much better.
Traded for
I don't
facts.
understand it. I've also been drinking a lot more soda over quarantine. Like I've plowed
I
through root
really
beers.
haven't.
I've plowed through Sprites. I've plowed through 7-Ups. Like any soda can that like gets home and like from the store, I plow through in like like I'd say 4 to 5 days. Like shit is
Damn.
crazy how much soda I drink. What have you been drinking lately? Like anything besides water?
Like honestly, really no. I went through like a. We had a thing like the cherry coke that I
Hmm.
went through in like a day. It was like a 12 pack. I about died,
You went through
but
a
like
12
that's it
pack of cherry coke in a day?
in like a day. Yeah, maybe a
Hold
day
up.
and a half. But
We
like
need to
they
talk
were
about
just
that. How the fuck
that was
do you go
horrible.
through 12 sodas in a
I mean,
day?
it wasn't just me. I had like 9 of them.
Okay.
But
How
like
do you go through
I was
9 cherry cokes in a day?
I don't know. I was awake. I was awake from like 4 a.m. to like 4 a.m. the next day.
Dude, Imagine, like, that's like every
Oh my
hour and a half, or like every like 2.5 hours, you're drinking a cherry coke, like
hold up. 6
nonstop.
9 has 5 I've just had 6 9's page just open on YouTube right here just
Hmm.
because I just didn't close it. He has uploaded literally 5 videos and has 2 billion views
5 videos on his official YouTube channel.
with yeah, and 5 and 2 billion
Holy
views.
shit, dude! Like, dude, I mean, like, giving 6ix9ine more clout, I would say, like, is kind of irrelevant at this point because Mans is gonna get it anyway. But like, holy shit!
Holy
Like,
sh
I don't like he like almost invented like he's kind of like, and this is a weird comparison, kind of like the Soldier Boy of our generation, where like he's
Oh my god.
reinventing how to get big and how to blow up off just bullshit. Like what Soldier Boy did back in
Yeah,
like early 2000s, what Mins
yeah,
did
he's
was
a
completely unprecedented for his time on a social media platform level. And now like 6ix9ine's kind of taking that and reinventing it to where like blowing up not because of your music but because of like your pure social media presence alone, and then tying that into your music. Well, like he's so self-aware of his status that he can exploit it for views, and it's like it's really like freaking cool
low-key,
from a
like,
business side of it.
kinda scary, like, he plays off this, like, persona of, like, "I'm just a fucking dumbass, I'm gonna
Hmm.
fucking do dumb shit," but, like, all of the dumb shit that he does is, like, low-key really well thought out.
Extremely
Like,
calculated.
I'm sure he has a team of people that help him
Oh yeah,
out, but, like, I
guaranteed.
bet you all of the ideas that he's come up with are entirely his own.
Hmm. And
Like,
like
I
you
would put
can
money on
apply this to like a bunch of entertainers as well. Like think of like the Supreme Patties, the King Batches of the world. Like all of these people whose personalities are being complete dumbasses, all of their stuff is like pure like calculations. Like, why do you think he squeezes lemons and limes into his eyes? Is it because he likes that? Like, hell no. It's because he
It's
knows that that's going to get views on his page. It's going to get interactions with his page. It's going to get followers, and it's going to eventually blow him up. And then he tied that into music a little bit. Nowhere near as successful as like a Takashi 6ix9ine, but like
but
man
still.
still like had some music that is like objectively bad like compared to like actual talented like musicians who blow
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Like if
100%,
people
yeah.
blow up on talent and like lyricism, he blew up
That's different
because he
from being
takes
stupid.
he jumps on the counter of Dunkin' Donuts and like does whatever. I think that was Boonk, but like same
So,
idea.
same
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of like
thing.
dumbasses, have you been watching anything on YouTube like recently like that combines to that like promotes that image?
I've been watching Josh Dub play VR games, like, no cap, like, that's it.
Dude,
Like, that's
honestly,
all.
on YouTube, like I've been watching so much like reality TV, like secret scenes and like whatever's. And then I've also been watching, the YouTube channel Poofesher.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
watching a lot of him just like I don't know, like his inner rage, like he's one of the funniest ragers that I watch. I don't know if any of it's genuine, like, and I'm sure he overplays it for like camera purposes and everything, but like man's busting through Wii remotes left and right, and it's so funny to see in my opinion. Like when I just want to like tune my mind out and just like just watch some dumbassery at its finest, he is by far like who I tune into.
Facts, dude. I haven't been watching a ton of YouTube, to be honest with you. Like, I have it playing a lot.
Hmm.
Literally, like, moving. No, I'm good. Like, I've been watching, like, Josh Dub and Tensor, and, like, that's, like, about it.
Okay.
Like, I rewatched every single C-Day video ever.
Yep, I've done that too.
Oh,
Dude, he needs to upload
and
more. Like, I
And Fearless. C-Day and Fearless need to both come
if
back.
they
They need
upload
to work
more, like,
together.
I don't understand. Like, if you have that much like prevalence on YouTube, why aren't you doing YouTube for a living?
I think they are, is the
Are they?
thing.
I'm not like I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
Well,
Is someone self
here's the thing about
sustainable?
Fearless.
What's up?
I mean, because here's the thing about Fearless is he pulls like 20 million views a video,
Oh my
but
god, are
he
you
only
for?
has yeah his most recent video is 3 months old, by the way.
Hmm.
Lame. Has 16 million views.
Wow, dude, that's
His
crazy.
video before that 19 million, but he only has 6 million subscribers, which is really weird. And then C-Day, he doesn't pull as many views, but like his most recent video 2 million views or six
Hmm.
million views, 6.2 million views. Like he has 6.66 million subscribers, bro.
That's crazy, dude. What like I don't like I feel like Fortnite almost reinvented like the gaming YouTube. Like there was like a
Oh
time
yeah,
before Fortnite and then after Fortnite. Like I remember like all the Fortnite YouTubers like Lachlan, Laserbeam, Musak, all of them, Pokemon Go. like only Pokemon
Yeah,
Go.
they were Pokemon Go channels,
Yeah,
yeah.
like they would go
I fucking love
places for like these like Pokemon Go events, they'd catch Pokemon, yada yada yada. And then Fortnite came out. And
and then
every
they
single person
every single
switched to
channel
it
switched
there.
to it.
Like and they could like the crazy thing is like you could consistently upload Fortnite on the daily for a year straight and your
Oh, yeah.
videos and you would still be relevant and you would still pull numbers. Like the game did not get old for so long. And I feel like part of that's on Epic Games' part for keeping the game relevant and fun as much as we shit
Yeah,
on Fortnite, it's still an okay game, even though I think the meta's screwed over right now. But like,
honest.
it's still
I
a
don't play comp, so
decent game. And the
yeah.
fact that it's managed to stay relevant for this long, I feel like is in tribute to the company more than the actual game itself.
Mhm. And I mean, like, the thing about, like, here's the thing. I watched Fearless when he was in, like, Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, like, shitting on kids and, like, talking shit. Like, I've been watching Fearless since he had, like, 1,000 subscribers, you know?
Damn, for
So,
real.
like, seeing him blow up is
Wow.
fucking amazing for me. It's really cool.
Hmm.
But, like, you know, like, it's so obvious how, like, it started with something little and then this giant game blows everybody up,
Hmm.
you know? Like if we had started this channel a year ago, all we would be making was Fortnite content on the regular.
Yeah,
I'm calling it
and
because
like
like
to be honest, I feel like that wouldn't be the best thing for our mental states. Like I feel like the whole point of like Variety 3 in general is that channel is to
is
like
variety.
branch out. Exactly. Variety is literally in the name. Like we try to like play as many different games as we possibly can and even get as
Mhm.
many different personalities as we can on the screen like so that that way like people can like be refreshed and they don't have to watch the same dude over and over again. Now, whether this
That,
formula will work, like I don't really know because obviously there could be favoritism towards people like on the
well, I
channel
mean,
like
yeah.
yeah, but like that's
Well, because
naturally
the
going to
thing
come out of it.
the people that get the most views out of all of us are me and you.
But like I'm not going to put that to a
But I'm not
favoritism
like
thing. Yeah.
no, I'm not saying that. But like
Mhm.
the things that like I'm looking at our videos, right? And you know your videos have well also the Jeff Bezos 69 views, by the way, nice.
A to be honest though, that video I feel like just had like the clickbaitiest title. And that's why I feel like it has the most views.
Well, here's the thing. It's kind of funny that like all of the like some of us have like the all caps titles of the videos and some of us
Mhm.
don't.
Yeah.
You know, which
I
is
don't
really funny
I
to
don't
me.
really know what's to live like whether it should be all caps or not.
I think it just depends on the video
That's
or like
fair.
what's going on. Like you know, like Country Roads Took Me Home. Like that doesn't need to be Country Roads Took Me Home. But like the Siren Head video, Scared Straight. That like, I think that's like a really good title for that
Well,
video.
speaking of Scared
You
Straight,
know,
like on the back of TV shows, dude, the show Beyond Scared Straight is such a freaking binge watch. I don't know why. I hate the fact that I like that show. Like,
it makes me uncomfortable, but it's low key heat.
like I feel so bad for every single person in that scenario because I know everything is overproduced to the point where like it just genuinely makes the kids uncomfortable.
No, yeah, that's the whole point.
No,
But it's
but
funny
like
as shit.
no, but like I feel like that like is like a morality thing. Like I don't think any child should be exposed to the point where like their harm is being benefited for national like for like people's entertainment purposes. And
Mhm.
so the fact
Yeah,
that like I keep finding myself coming back to the show like kind of like it just pisses me off a little bit because like I don't want to be endorsing and like giving like my ad like giving ad revenue and like to the and like
right.
giving like money to the people whose like concept of video I just genuinely don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
Yeah, for real, for real.
I didn't realize you could check the recent subscribers
Can you?
list.
Mm. How many are
Yeah,
we
I'm
up to
looking at it
right
right now.
now?
We're at holy shit. We're at 33. Um we gained like 30 views in like a day,
Damn. Hey, I mean,
which
pop
is
off.
over. Which hey man, that's an over 1,000% increase
Damn. Holy shit. Who's like
in
viewing
views
on
and
this shit?
views and
Hey,
watch.
hey, whoever y'all are, thank you, boys. Like
Shout out to
running
you.
it up, yeah.
Appreciate it. Dude.
Like honestly, like I know
Can't
we're
wait
really
for it.
small right now, but like that's to the point where like everything helps and like seeing like people
Yeah,
genuinely like enjoy watching stuff that you create and like stuff that you can
fucking
put out,
awesome.
it's a really genuinely cool feeling. Like and I
Yeah.
know we're really small right now and like probably like less than 100 of you have seen like stuff like this, but like just know that like if we've positively impacted like anybody at all, like that's a win for me. You know what I mean?
Like, oh yeah, yeah. Like seriously, if these videos are good to you, like let us know, dude.
Hmm.
Like I mean, you don't have to, but like leave a comment. Like we always say that bit, but like that's just to increase like the
Yeah.
chance that YouTube's gonna recommend it to other people. But
Mhm.
like if you genuinely enjoy the content, like let us know. We put our socials in the
Shoot
description
a
of every
comment,
video.
shoot a DM on Instagram, pull up to a
Yeah,
mixer
send
stream,
any of us-
and none of that is like wanting clout at all. That's just like genuinely
No, it's
like
just like, hey,
wanting to
we want to
interact
know,
with.
do you guys like our stuff?
Mhm.
Right?
Like
Yeah.
if
Or if you hate
we,
our shit, like let
mhm.
us know.
Yeah, if
We'll
you
be
hate our
offended.
shit, leave a hate comment. Like let us know that you
Like
don't
that's
like us.
fine.
Like I want to hear. I want people to write diss tracks on.
The variety to
Imagine,
be
dude,
distracted, make
writing
it
a diss
happen.
track because of a freaking YouTube comment. That would be a first.
If we get big and we get a shit ton of hate comments on the low key, we should do that.
Diss track all the hate comments. That shit would be funny
But
as
like, no,
hell.
no, no, but use the hate comments
I know.
as the lyrics
No,
of this
that
track.
that would be a banger. That'd be a banger. But in order to do that, you need to get big, and like that's gonna
That's
be a
what I'm
lot
saying.
of work. If like, and
A lot.
probably won't happen because like getting like blowing up on YouTube is essentially RNG. But like,
Yes, but the thing about it is the way that we're going about it is we're getting the best RNG possible because we're uploading constantly. Like
yeah,
that's what you have to do when you're starting out small. You
hmm
know, you start small. You get a little bit of a following here and there. Like if we keep going like this in 6 months, I bet you 6 months we'll have maybe 1,000 subscribers. Probably 6 months,
wow,
I'd say.
dude, I'd say
Honestly,
1,000. I feel like my goal is like 300 like next year. Like, I mean,
I think if we keep going the way that we're going, if there's an exponential 1,000% growth in a day right now,
okay, but like that's an extreme case.
that's extreme. Right? But like I'm looking at it, they're both at greater than 999%,
Hey,
which is crazy.
that's crazy, dude. Thank you for all the love that people have been showing. I don't know who you are, but like, thank you, bro. Or if you just watched it and didn't like it again, thank you because you clicked on it, you gave us a view, and that's all. No, I'm just joking. I'm not that money hungry.
We can't monetize until we're at 1,000
Yeah,
subscribers and
exactly. That's gonna
4,000
be a long time.
subscribers.
But I mean,
Yeah,
all right. So
but hey,
with that said, it is currently 1:56 in the morning. I have a pretty big AP test tomorrow. So I should
now you're
really
gonna.
be hitting the bed, getting up early, cramming on that online AP test. You already know. I don't know how I'm gonna do, but government's government. So Tom, anything you want to say before we end this here?
Like we just said, thank you everybody for the support.
Yeah,
You
for
know, I
real,
can't wait for what this, has in store, especially once all this shit ends. We can do more like IRL
for
content at
real.
like higher quality and all
I'm just hyped
that.
for
Like
the future of the channel. Honestly.
yeah, I'm excited to do IRL live streams. That's gonna
Yeah,
be fun.
IRL live streams
Like
will be
I'm
fun. All
yeah.
right,
Anyway,
well,
but yeah,
with that said, that is the end of episode 3 of the Tom Brady podcast. If you guys liked this video, you already know what to do. Run up the like button, run up the sub button, notifications on. Get your moms, get your grandmas, get your dads to subscribe. You already know the entire drill. You already know what's going on. With that said, however, I'm going to say good night, good morning, wherever y'all are. Stay safe in quarantine. It will get better. And peace out.
peace out,
Peace.
boys.